the game. Great time for the HU Spotlight.
Good evening. You guys are awake? Yeah. All right. Thank you for staying.
It's always beautiful to see us together, see us united like a community. Great basketball game. We got so much entertainment with the band, the dancers, the cheerleaders. It's just a beautiful atmosphere, and I just appreciate y'all for letting us come too. So give it up for yourselves.
Definitely hopes your team's up by 30 for the mood and the energy here to be a lot better. But it's definitely a different experience. I went to the University of Wisconsin, and you know, it's definitely more live here than it is there. So yeah,
absolutely. We had a chance yesterday to spend time with our community engagement program, and we had a dinner celebrating that opportunity later on in the evening. And with that dinner, Martin Luther King III was actually having dinner downstairs. So once he found out that we were upstairs, he came up and spent about 10 or 15 minutes with us. You know, he didn't want his dad's legacy to be limited to a drink.
Well, we need a lot of time for that. What, you know, most of us don't know is, you know, kind of how systems work. The system's always in place for those at the top to make the most money and those at the bottom to not kind of understand. They might let one or two win, but when you really dig deep, you know, you got TV deals that really hold up these universities. You saw when the pandemic happened, a lot of universities were struggling to hold on because there were no sports, you know, and it started with us, the HBCUs, but the bigger schools can hold on, you know, with endowments. And when you get a lot of athletes and a lot of talent go to HBCUs, that changes the infrastructure and kind of how things work. You're starting to build it.
Like when I was younger, I wanted to play in the league. And so now I'm in the league in a completely different way. Also, when I was younger, I wanted to work on, I wanted to be an MC, I had a hip hop group, and I was a writer. And so I always wanted to bring content and sports together. And so that's what we're doing with Golden State Entertainment. It's basically a platform that we built as the Golden State Warriors. If you understand our culture, you understand that there's no real line between sports and music, sports and content in our community. And it's been a long path to get to the point where that can happen. We're just really blessed to have this opportunity to align my interests in the film space, in the content space, and the music space with the Golden State
Warriors. My name is Skylar Nelson, reporting for HU Spotlight. Today, I'm here with NBA player and MVP, four-time NBA champion Andre Iguodala. So please tell me about your game experience attending here at Howard today.
I know it's cool. I always enjoy, you know, being around my people. You know, I just feel like calm, and it was a great atmosphere. It was a great win by the home team. The crowd was cool. I got to interact with a lot of the student body, very respectful, and just felt like embracing.
That's awesome. So please share some words of encouragement for all HBCU athletes out there.
Yeah, just keep believing in yourself. I think the biggest thing of it all is to stay connected. One thing I noticed about the game is that both teams played really hard. There was a respect level for one another. You know, you didn't see anybody arguing with the refs. You know, we got 3 African-American officials out there. And it was great competition. But, you know, it's like a fraternity in itself, being an HBCU athlete. So make sure that we're connecting, we're networking with each other, we're pushing each other, and we're trying to build forward together.
Okay. So do you have any words of encouragement for any women entering the sports industry like myself?
Yeah, I actually have a soft spot for, you know, all African-American women within the sports, and I always try to go out my way to make sure that they're comfortable in those settings because, you know, a lot of cultures in these companies aren't, you know, they aren't conducive to our success. And so just continue to believe in yourself, learn as much as you can about both sides, the sport and the business. And that's really what it is. Other folks have a head start or might have a foot in the door or have understanding that you don't. But, try to stay, up to date on whether it's newsletters or ESPN or even reading like contracts. I'm taking a class on basketball's collective bargaining agreement to make sure I know it front to back. It's like a, 500-page document. And so like small things like that will set you apart from the rest and will help you get your foot in the door.
Okay, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.